Hi, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Rich Side Insider, a place where future millionaires come together to get ideas. Today, we're going to talk about why were stock markets down today. Is stock markets crash coming? And we also going to talk about stock markets prediction. If you have been watching our channel for some time, comment below since when you have been following our channel. And also, if this is your first time to our channel, we talk about stock markets, stock investing for beginners, and also real estate market and real estate investing, and how to make more money and how to get rich in life. So if you want to make more money and get rich in life, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell button so that you do not miss any of our videos. And at the end of the videos, you can get free stocks and audiobooks in description and comment. Today's topic: why are stock market down and what could happen in future? And also comment below if you want me to feature any other stocks. The more requests a stock gets, the higher the chance of getting the stocks featured on this channel. And share this video if you want more stock videos. And bonus, I'm gonna talk about my opinions and stock market prediction. Look at the S&P 500. So it was down for 1.86%, and last Friday it was 3,465. Right now 3,400, down by 64 points. And look at Nasdaq Composite, was down by 1.64%, and it used to be 11,547 on last Friday, and today it got to 11,358. And the same for Dow Jones Industry Average, was down by 650 points, 2.29%. And last Friday it was 28,331, and today it was 27,685. If you're new to the stock market usually range up and down less than 1%. So if it's more than 1% or 2%, you could say that the stock market is down pretty much a lot. Or if it's up by 2%, 3%, you could say stock market is up pretty much a lot. So why did it happen? Could it be because of the unemployment rate? Let's look at this chart. In April, we in US had 14.7 unemployment rate. Then it came back down a little bit, 13.3%, 11%, 10%, 8.4%, and 7.9%. So the trend was going down, which is good. It's good news. So it could not be the unemployment rate. So how about US-China relation? Could it be the reason why the stock markets were down today? I googled the news. Look at this news. Whether Trump or Biden wins, US-China relation looks like it wasn't. And of course, if US talks badly about China, and also China talks bad about US as well. And look at this news. Trump promised to win a trade war with China, and he failed. These are same old news, nothing news or nothing new, nothing surprising. The stock markets move based on the surprises. So yeah, everybody has been expecting the US-China relationship is gonna look worse. It doesn't matter if it's Joe Biden wins or Trump wins. So really doesn't really matter. So US-China relationship could not be the reason for the today stock market crash. How about election? Could it be because of election? And it could be. Many Americans are wondering how long it will take for the winner to be declared, and fears about a contested elections and battles over ballots that could end up in courts, and a president who has not said he will accept the result could unnerve the investor. If you think about it, if you have a president who may not potentially accept the result and who may just keep staying in the White House, then they're gonna need to bring a military leader, to force the president to leave the White House. The two sides could potentially fight, and there could be protests going on, civil unrest. So which is not good for the stock markets and economy as a whole. So this could be the reason why the investors are nervous. The potential about the contested election, and of course the stocks have been near all-time high. so we have so many headwinds, including a pandemic, and we still have massive job losses. 7.9% stay high, and uncertain progress of vaccines and more federal stimulus, and they have been negotiated for more than 5 months, and the, the House Democrats passed 3.3 trillion stimulus in May. Senate Republicans they did not take a look at it until at the end of July. Then they have been negotiated back and forth, and never got anywhere. And right now, Steve Mnuchin from White House and Nancy Pelosi have been negotiating for some time. As long as until the midnight, nothing materializes. So that could be worrisome to the investor and stock markets. And also one thing you need to know, the tech stock have been going up for quite some time, so they represent about 20 to 25% of the index in the bull market. So if the tech stock go down, and it also pulls down the S&P 500 as well. And there is not much recent precedence to understand what a prolonged fight over the US presidency could mean for stocks. But there is one example, which is a Bush versus Gore election of 2000. One thing is for sure, this year contested US election year could see a meaningful uptick in volatility. So basically, the stock could go up and down quite often and quite maybe almost every day. So it's becoming normal during the last few weeks of the elections. In 2008, took 5 weeks to know the outcome of the presidential race. So S&P 500 fell by 7.8% from election day 2000 through year end. So if that happens again in 2020, so we could potentially see stock markets go down by around, it could be 2%, 3%, or maybe 5%, or maybe more. So yeah, this could be the reason why the stock market went down today. And another thing, could it be because of the stimulus deal? Look at this. Former Trump advisor Gary Cole, markets are down on 100% probability that stimulus deal will pass before the election. Yes, so this is possible. It's because of the stimulus agreement. It's not. They are not agreeing on anything yet. So nothing materializes. So how about this one? Cases. U.S. basically average about 68,000 new cases every day, the highest 7-day average, and it's up more than 22% compared with a week ago. I mean, if you have a portfolio going up 22%, that's pretty good. It's just like these cases are highest 7-day average, and also as well 22% up. That's quite a lot. So in my opinion, this is the main reason. Stimulus deal and the cases are the main reason for the election. It's normal. It happens in almost every election, so nothing new. But with the stock markets, due to the unprecedented time that we have right now, and these cases rising, and also the stimulus deal not happening, so these are causing the stock market to go down. US reported an all-time high single-day spike on last Friday, which was 83,757 new cases. And also remember, it could be spreading exponentially pretty soon. And the cases will likely rise as a part of the country enter the fall and winter. That's because people are spending more time indoors. Epidemiologists say that it may be able to spread more easily in colder and drier air. So the more bad news are coming if US overtakes 100,000 cases. That would be a really bad situation. If this happens almost every day, that country could be forced to shut down. I hope that doesn't happen, but but it really all comes down to the cases. So look at the graph. So it went back up. So more than 80,000 on October 25th. That's quite a lot. And look at South Korea. South Korea found their first case the same time as US, but it got spiked up a bit over 800, but then it dropped down, second wave, then it dropped back down again, less than 100 new cases every day compared to 80,000 cases US. That's quite a lot. So South Korea's they are going about their life as usual, because cases are very very few and far between, less than 100 cases. So yeah, nothing changes to South Korea. But how about Canada? Let's look at our neighbor Canada. It's only about 2,000 cases every day. Look at US, 80,000 cases. It's a big difference. So this is definitely causing investors to be nervous. It's frustrating to the stock market, and we have 8.6 million cases and 224,000 deaths, and also 2,604 cases per 100,000 people. This is quite a lot. So it's as of October 26. So let's look at mortality rate, death per 100,000 population. US is fifth in the whole world. Peru, Brazil, Spain, Mexico are more than US. But if you look at France, Italy, South Africa, Chad, Turkey, they are much lower than US. So this is not good. So that's the main reason why stock markets went down today. And also I talk about cases on September 8. It was going down. The trend was good, but unfortunately it is coming back again, and we are not even over yet. So not the first wave is stay happening, and there could be second wave, third wave. So okay, let's look at the quote from Warren Buffett. Risk comes from not knowing what you're doing. So if you are investing in stock markets, or if you are just thinking about starting, so make sure you do your own research, you study, you subscribe to our channel, and watch every single videos so that you know how to invest. So risk comes from not knowing what you're doing, so make sure you know what you're doing. And so success comes from knowing what you don't know, and more than coming from what you do know. So this Ray Dalio, billionaire investor, he talked about it, and this shows that the richest 1% dominates the stock markets. In 1989, 39% of the stocks, and in 2016, 50%. In 2019, the richest Americans, top 1%, owns more than 50% of the stock market. So that means that if you want to get rich, invest in stock market. So not everybody who invests in stock market is gonna get rich, but they need to know what you're doing. You need to know what you're doing. But every rich person invests in stock market. If I look at this chart, so so many people ask me questions. You do not need any degree or any education certificate to invest in stock market. You can invest 5 days a week from your phone, your computer, and from your home, and you can start $10 per day. I mean, starting is always better than doing nothing. Even if you have $1 a day, just invest in stock market. I have a link down below from M1 Finance. If you click on it and open an account, you're gonna get $20, depending on if they still have promotion, and you can buy stocks like Amazon, Tesla, by using $10, fresh in the shares. So that's what I like about M1 Finance. And anyone from around the world can invest in stock. If you know what, if you subscribe to our channel and keep watching our videos, you will know how to invest in stock anywhere around the world. And Singapore can buy US stock, or if you have a debit card, even if your country's brokerage firms do not have access to US stock market, if you have a debit card, you can use other countries' stock exchanges to pay for it. So if you are living in Canada, Australia, or Japan, Korea, whatever it is, just look for the local domestic stock brokerage firms and open an account. Hey, I like to invest in US stock markets. Do you have access? Just ask. And most people start doing it by themselves without studying anything, so that's why they lose money. So if you want to prevent losing money or keep making more money, make sure you learn about stocks. So get free stocks audibles in the description comment at the end of the video. And okay, bonus coming. My stock market prediction for long term. Five things to watch out for. Election surprises. What if election is really tight? The two sides gonna be fighting. Oh, the results are not right. We need to recount, and they could go into court and stuff like that. It could take about 2 3 weeks, 5 weeks, maybe 1 month, 2 months, who knows. So if it's election surprises, or if there's a protest happens because one side don't like the results, it could happen. So that's not gonna be good for economy. So in that situation happens, stock market could crash. And stimulus deal, I know this is happening before election, so the stock market could prices in, and it could go down further. And if the cases are rising, more than 100,000, that would be really bad. So that could impact the stock markets. But if we could keep the cases below maybe 50,000, or maybe even less than 10,000, that's great. So that in that situation, stock markets could go up. And the problem rate, let's say in October or November, because there are so many cases, businesses are forced to shut down and stuff like that, and people gonna lose job. And because there is no stimulus deal, the airlines are forced to lay off people. There will be so many restaurants will be forced to lay off waiters, waitresses, a cashier. So in that situation, a number of rate could go back up. If it's gonna go back up over 9% or 10%, that's gonna be surprising for the stock market, and the stock market could go down. And vaccine upset. What if the pharmaceutical companies, they say, oh, there's some hiccup in the vaccine process, we are delaying the potential vaccine, or the until 2022, or at the end of the 2021. So that could be bad for the stock markets. And so in my opinion, it all comes down to these two. So the cases, whether we are able to keep the cases down, and also the Congress and White House are able to pass the stimulus deal. Remember, Jerome Powell, we had a great stimulus deal back in April, March, April. So the stock market went back up like crazy. So if we are able to keep the cases down and get the stimulus deal done, agreement, that's great. The stock market could go up. And in my opinion, 5% market pullback is likely, and 10% market correction somewhat likely. 20% market plunge like back in March is unlikely for now, but it's possible. I'm not gonna rule out the possibility. It's possible. Markets going up very likely next year. Remember, in next year, election is over, so people know who is becoming president. There's a certainty in the stock markets. And also there could be more stimulus deal happening, so the market's could go back up. And also inflation, if there's inflation, people where are rich people gonna put their money? They're gonna put it in the stock markets, the real estate market. Remember, that's a very, very important. And if the real estate market is performing also good, also well, stock market's gonna go well. But if there's no stimulus deal, and what if your homeowners, they could not pay their mortgage, and more foreclosures are happening? It's going to be bad for the stock markets and the economy. So yeah, so these are my opinions, my stock market prediction. All investment have risk. You can make a lot of money or lose all your money. Invest only what you can afford to lose. I'm not a financial advisor, and this is just for education and entertainment purpose only. If there's any stock I mentioned in any of my videos, it's not an investment advice to buy or sell that stock. Do your own independent research before buying or selling any securities. So I have free audiobooks link below. If you want to have so many free stocks, click the link below, and Weeboo is gonna give you three free stock. Just deposit $100. And I have Robinhood and M1 Finance as well. And if you want to become a realtor part-time, want to make more money and save the money and invest the money in stock markets, you can become a real estate agent by taking the license course. The link is down below. And the best credit cards, in my opinion, are in the link down below as well. And if you're paying $30 a month, so you're paying too much for your cell phone. I have $15 a month cell phone plan, and we're talking testing and data. So free travel credits are in the description below as well. So the links gonna be in description or in the comment. So if you want to reach out to me, the best way is comment in the below the YouTube video, and also you can reach out to me on Instagram. So where are you watching this from? Comment your city and state and country, and what videos would you like me to make. Comment below if you have any questions. Subscribe YouTube, like CFast Facebook, and follow Instagram. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.